Our special guest is the husband of the chairlady, Mr. Michael King, a business tycoon and mayor of Moyoka.
Wow!
Who is also the president of Swazi DC. And our very own renowned president of Nwacudo, USA, Dr. Michael Ndemanyu.
Wow!
And he's also of the University of Southern Toledo.
Southern Indiana.
Southern Indiana, sorry. Mrs. Afward Marinette, chair of the local organizing committee. Another special guest here with us today is Mr. Frederick Schweinberger.
Well, thank you very much, Lawton. Basically, we are just going to let the chair and the chair lady speak tonight, and we are going to continue to dance, then do some fundraising, and that's going to be the night. So, not a lot of talking. I think that Lawton has already sort of welcomed everyone. I want to thank you so very much. Chair, did you want to set the ball rolling? Excellent, great. So let's listen to you. Thanks.
Good evening to everyone here tonight. I will first of all take a moment to thank the Nwacudo people for inviting me to be the chairman of this event tonight. We all know why we are here. We are here because of the potable water, which is life. And we all know that we are here to support the Nwacudo people to carry out this project. And to do that means we all have to dig in our hands into our pocket and come out with something. So the event tonight is not going to be defined by one person. We are all together to make this event happen tonight. And the water project is going to impact the life of a common person in Nwacudo, even in the Bialam division. So I know we are all community-minded people, that is why we are here today. And I'm strongly positive that tonight will be a good night, and we are going to at least raise the down payment for this project. Thank you so much. I hope you like it.
We would hand the floor over to the chair lady so that she can have an introductory and welcome word. Thank you, chair lady, and thanks for accepting to do this for us.
Good evening, everybody. Thank you so much for coming. Distinguished guests, chiefs, special invitees, You're welcome to this fundraising event. Just as the chairperson rightly said, water is life. And I'm one of those that grew up around that area. I will start by giving you a little brief history of Nwacudo because my village is neighboring that village. We spent a lot of time in Nwacudo, and GS Nwacudo was our youth center, where we usually go to do youth day. And I will tell you that when we used to go there for youth days, what we eat to quench our thirst was cane sugar. We chew on cane sugar stock because there was no water. And where you find water, it will be in the valley, in the marshy area, and that water will be dark brown. In those areas where there are raffia palms. I know the area very well, that's where I grew up. And Nwacudo village is where Alo market is. And most of us from the BLM must have passed through Alo. In one way, we have been to Alo in one way or the other, but that market is like an international market. Not only used by the BLM people, but by people from the West Province as well. They come there at the market once a week. So this market, as I said, as we're growing up like young students, while we're in secondary school, when you go to Alo market, you would rather drink liquor. I mean, as young as we're about 15 years of age. You would drink liquor, you don't find water because there's no water around. You would drink, the other people would rather drink liquor or what they call white stuff, the wine that comes from raffia palms. To tell you how difficult water is. Is to tell you how difficult it is to get good drinking water in that area. Even you find it, as I said, it will be dark brown with odor. So please, today we are here to bring change to a community. Not just the community of Nwacudo, but the BLM as well as Chad. People that live Chad and come to that market, they need, if we put a tap of potable water in Alo market, it's not just serving Nwacudo people, it's serving everyone that comes to that market. So please, we have to do it all. We need that water to avoid typhoid fever. We all know what bad water is. We know what is going on with our people back in Africa, in Cameroon in particular, as regards to waterborne diseases. So today is our day. Let's put our hands as deep as we can. If we cannot get anything today, we can pledge. I know Nwacudo people will follow you and get your pledges. Thank you so much, and let's make a difference in the life of our people. Thank you.
Please join me in giving another hand to the children. Thank you. Thank you. And now, ladies and gentlemen, join me to welcome the Lord Mayor of the Nwacudo Rural Council, His Lordship, Mr. Michael King. The reason why we want you to... Thank you. Another hand, please. I think he deserves it, doesn't he? Thank you. We promised that we're going to keep this informal, but we just decided that we have a couple of people speak tonight, in part because no one understands the problem of water than this gentleman who sits right here. He's in the Nwacudo Rural Council, and among the several problems that he's had to deal with, part of it is water. So I think if it comes from him, it makes more sense, and thank you so much for coming, sir.
The chairs, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good evening. Take out your calculators. Let's do a little bit of maths because I always like to do figures. When I chatted with the Nwacudo people today, they told me that the nearest distance for piping of water from the catchment is about 5 kilometers. That's the nearest distance, 5 kilometers. And 6 meters of pressure pipe in Cameroon costs about 18,000. That's about $36. So if you divide 5,000 meters by 6 meters, we have 833 pipes. If you multiply 833 pipes by $36, we have $30,000. That's the max. That's why we are here. Is that not correct?
Correct.
Okay. So, as the cheerleader rightly said, water is life. All of you here, you take it for granted. You flew how many thousand miles? You came here. My brief history, when I landed the first day, they said I should go and shower. I went, opened the water, it was hot. I came back and said, no, I don't wash warm water. I wash the cold water. In Africa, we don't know about warm water. But we don't have accessibility to warm water. They came now to open the cold water, I took my shower. That was for almost 1 week. Then later on, I diverted and I started. Since from then till today, which is about 16 years, I'm having a shower with warm water. And trust me, everybody in this hall always takes a shower with warm water. That is enough. We are not asking for warm water. We are not asking for anything other than the water to drink. And believe me, whether we like it or not, 90% of us here are from the BLM. We pass through a law to go to our place because our law is the gateway of entering the BLM from the east side of Cameroon. So it therefore means all of us here will benefit if water is stored at a law, maybe specifically, and especially the market, the Chile rightly said, is a market used by almost all Cameroonians. So please, give your hands into your pocket. I believe the minimum we should give you, the minimum those who cannot afford should be to buy 1 pressure pipe. That should be the minimum. 1 pressure pipe. So if somebody wants to give their hand, give $40. What is $40? 20,000. No, trust me. Who of you here, when you go to Cameroon, you are sitting an license to drink, you spend 20,000. Is that not correct? Yeah. So if you can give $40 to buy 1 pressure pipe, must have changed the life of so many people in that area. So please, it is time to give. And you know, they say that he will give us, that's how God will replenish. So thank all of you for coming, and I wish you all a safe return to your various home. Drink, but not much. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mike and I'm going to go ahead and call on our very own president, Dr. Mike and Dominguez.
Thank you very much for coming. You are all welcome to this hall. I have some prepared remarks here, which I will be reading. I will be very brief. I want us to have a general idea about the Nwacudo itself and activities that we have been carrying on. Nwacudo USA stands for Nwacudo Cultural and Development Organization. It is a non-profit organization that was incorporated in Tucson, Arizona in 2008. The primary goal of creating this organization was to create The primary goal of creating this association was to create I can't see this. Cultural and Development Association was created in 2008. It was incorporated in Tucson, Arizona. The primary goal of creating this association was to invite people to come on board so that we can design projects that will help alleviate poverty in the society. So Nwacudo, in particular, had been going through a lot of challenges of lack of pipe-borne water, and as Agnes just said, people have been going around drinking dirty water for so many years. And so we thought coming together and getting everyone involved would be a wonderful way to really raise funds so that many projects back home could be realized. So something like schools, a school was another big thing that we thought we should be working on. And so we, for the past 3 years, we have been supporting projects such as funding teachers. We recruited 2 teachers, and they have all been supported with salaries and so many other things. So I want us to look at one thing. Water is life. And when we have a loaf of colonel, when you visit a family, what happens is they will give you a loaf of colonel and a glass of water. When you refuse to take a glass of water, it is considered uncourteous, because generally when somebody offers something in our Khmer culture, you don't just turn it down. That is, if somebody doesn't have any food to give you, they will at least have a glass of water to offer you. And so, look at it this way. If you walk into somebody's house and the person doesn't have water to, and the person gives you water out of generosity, and that water happens to be contaminated, what is going to happen to you? You're going to get sick. Did the person intentionally pass that illness to you? No, it was out of generosity. And by being generous, happened to have done something. So if we can really help support this cause, then we're sure that we are supporting that generosity in our community. That is, we are ensuring that as they want to show that solidarity, it's not being tampered with illnesses. So please, people continue to be generous and want to support that generosity in our community back home. Think about the chemical spill in West Virginia. What happened was it's a 9-day ban. For 9 days, people did not have to drink water. So they had to resort to potable water. Water bottle. Some of them can afford water bottle. But how many parents back home would drink water bottle? Most of us here, when we go home, we carry bottles of Tangies with us. From Chad, we carry bottles of Tangies with us. What about those people back home who keep drinking and dirty water? And we see it better than they do, because that's what they grew up drinking. But we know that that is not sustainable, because many diseases are coming, they are being inflicted by many diseases resulting from dirty water. And so we want to